Hey guys, it's me SassacMarie3 and welcome back to yet more Sonic Adventure. Last time, we also sped through Knuckles' trials. I don't know how this happens. You know what? We got 88 emblems in that part, so you know what? That's what we sped through. Okay, and this time, we're gonna be facing Amy's trials. These should take longer. A little bit longer at least. You know what? I forgot she only has 3 levels. Never mind. Everything I just said, forget it, because it's blatantly untrue. Amy has the least amount of levels of any character in the game, and that's kind of saying something. Anyways, her level B's! The 50 rings goal returns. Okay, well, of course, this isn't too awful bad. Just kind of run around and hit the switches as per usual. I don't mean to be this type of person, but honestly, I love Amy's story in the game. I love the cutscenes. I love her character in the game. She is a very big fundamental part of it. But her levels are... I keep thinking and thinking. I know lots of people are like, oh, Big is the worst part of the game. Oh, he's got these terrible, terrible levels. And thinking back at it, I think Amy is actually my least favorite character to play as in this game. She's slow and her hammer is okay at best. It's just, I don't know, and I really don't like having Zero chasing you. It's kind of just this, hey, I have to keep going in a direction even if I want to stop and explore or look for something, and I'm losing track of which mirror I'm on. Great, this is happening. And I can say I am definitely not the biggest fan. Oh crap, I lost my shield. I better not get hit here. That would suck. But it's just, I don't know. Amy's gameplay is not too much of my cup of tea, I think, and I've really come to realize that. Like I said, I like her character, I like her story and role she plays in this game, but her gameplay is just kind of not my thing, really. Anyways, basically almost at the end here already. I mean, she goes, you know what? This is her own unique act. She's the only character that goes through this little middle part of Twinkle Park, and that is interesting as well as saying something. So, I like that mystery capsule. Yeah, there's plenty of capsules around here, so you shouldn't have too many issues of coming up short, especially because this is the first level. I need to get over this without getting blown up. Well, that makes it easy. Now, I can't get hit here because I have to get to the end with 50 rings. I just gotta try not to get hit. Don't come at me, Zero. You throw your bombs and you're dead. I wanted to do a hammer flip. There we go. Twinkle Park has been completed. Yep, not bad. Although, you know, I do want to ask Amy, how does floating away... See, he's jumping up to grab you. How does floating away on a balloon make you free? If anything, you're just gonna float off into the stratosphere. Okay, anyways, next time here, we have to defeat the level. Defeat the level? I keep wanting to say defeat the level. No, beat the level in 2 minutes. Every stage has its own time limit, obviously. It's just the same thing as Sonic's, basically. Amy's missions are the exact same thing as Sonic's. I keep saying missions. They're levels. I need to get this through my head. Levels. Anyways, these also are typically not too bad at all. Just run through the level, no problem. Or, sorry, stage. I don't like this naming scheme. Okay, unless you're going really slow, you should be able to finish with enough time left. These stages don't put a whole lot of obstacles in your way, and the time limit isn't too harsh, so it shouldn't really give you a whole lot of problems. Also remember, Amy moves quicker in the air, so... Whoa! Whoa, did I just hit Zero? Oh! Holy cow! I was trying... Oh my god! I was just trying to do a little hammer flip, but that works! That definitely works with me! Oh, I like that! I very much so like that! Yes, kitty. Yeah, okay, am I screaming as a cat worried about me? Hi, Lily. Thank you. Thank you for being so sweet and supportive. Being like, oh no, you screamed, are you okay? I must give my poor pets a heart attack with how much I yell. Yeah. Okay, over the fence. Not too difficult to just vault over. Amy, please, just... Alright, up. Have 20 seconds. And I still don't like the sound effect for this hammer. I miss her old Pico Pico one. I don't like this new long hammer. Okay, there we go. Level complete. Now it is time for us to get into the next couple of levels Amy has. We have Hot Shelter, and you know what? I think I can safely say this is one of my least favorite levels in the game. It's such a mishmash of ideas and just concepts that don't really work together that well. It's not my favorite. I mean, going back to Amy, she feels awful experimental as well. Her entire level is it's supposed to be focused on puzzles, it seems like, more than platforming, and the puzzles just aren't very good, and oftentimes levels just feel like a mishmash of ideas rather than a consecutive level with one set goal. That's the thing about Amy. I think that's one reason I really don't care for her. Between her gameplay and her level design, she doesn't have a whole lot that I really like. Oh hey, I never mentioned this. This was a texture change in DX. I forgot all about the vents, but yeah, they are indeed a texture change. That metal frame, also not there in DX. Just in case you thought we were done with that stuff. Guess who has even more common knowledge trivia? This one! So, while Sonic Team had designed environments similar to what they were playing in Sonic Adventure, they had never actually seen places like this themselves. Now they had the graphical capabilities, they really wanted to make the world seem more realistic and really feel alive, so the core members of the development team went on a trip to Central and South America where they visited places like Chichen Itza, Tulum, Machu Picchu, Guatemala, and Pachacamac, to name a few. A name might sound familiar there. I wonder where they got that from. They took plenty of photos on this trip, and they are honestly really cool to look at. One, you can literally see the Temple of Kukulkan in Chichen Itza that directly inspired the temple in the Mystic Ruins. I mean, it looks almost exactly like it. It's just, wow. And there's another one that shows the team in the ancient city of Tikal. Geez, I wonder where they got some of these names from. I don't know, do you? These are just such beautiful and amazing pictures of Sonic Team on their travels. But they didn't just do scrapbooking out there. Lots of the pictures they took are used as textures in the game, which I think is pretty cool. That's pretty common practice, but I still really like that information that some of those textures and things like Lost World are like actual photographs of actual temples. This trip also directly inspired a new level in the game. When they were in Ica, Peru, they saw people boarding on sand dunes, which was a type of sport they didn't even know existed. They loved the idea so much they had to put it into the game, and that's how Sand Hill came to be, and they just gave it to Tails so they thought he'd be a fitting character. The trip was not easy though. They had lots of unexpected encounters with things like tarantulas and snakes, and even one of the developers collapsed from altitude sickness at one point. But yet they returned to Japan all in one piece, thank goodness. And we got all these really cool pictures from it. Oh, not to mention really good scenery, that too. So, here's an interesting fact. The Dreamcast version of Sonic Adventure was only in development for 10 months. Now, I know games take a lot longer to develop nowadays with all these HD graphics and high poly models and stuff, but 10 months just seems like a very little amount of time, and maybe this isn't a coincidence that Western audiences actually didn't receive the game until 9 months after it had released in Japan. Do you want to know why? This was all due to the Japanese version being very glitchy, and there was camera problems, and Sonic Team USA was fixing those issues. You build something in 10 months, and you spend 9 months fixing it. This is why you just do it right the first time. After it had been all patched up, the game was then re-released in Japan with said patches under the name Sonic Adventure International. So, Japan actually has 2 versions of Sonic Adventure. The only difference is one is a buggy mess. Which kind of makes it even funnier that when the game was ported to DX, lots of the bugs from the earlier builds in the game remained. And they also added some icing on the cake by adding new ones. So, did they not learn their lesson the first time with the development for 10 months thing? Really? And this is why purists swear by the Dreamcast version. So, yeah. And we have finally reached the end of Amy's levels. We have our last one to go by here. I don't mean to sound too negative for Amy, but what can I say? 2 minutes, 30 seconds. This is no problem at all. Oh my god, she races down that roadway like a champ. Okay. Alright, so there are a few things I think I never went over with Amy, and that is when you hit 0, you can only hit him a certain amount of times per level before your hits just don't do anything. I need to get over here. Let me just destroy that laser. Yeah, I can hit him there, but if you just keep hitting him over and over and over again, eventually he'll just become immune to your hammer, and that can kind of suck. But really, you shouldn't have any problems with that. It should be completely fine. I kind of doubt you'll really have to reach that limit. I did it a few times when I was growing up just because I was a little hammer happy, and I like to beat the crap out of him because 0 sucks. But aside from that, you shouldn't really have any problems. And if I can think of one level that speedrunners would hate in this game, I actually think it would be this level, because it just sits there and forces you to wait for an elevator. There is no way you can get around that, not at least without like hacks, or like if you did a tool assisted speedrun maybe, but dang. Okay, now these doors, you have, just make sure you grab the checkpoint, because you might need to reset if you don't get it on the first try. I mean, this level is stupid short, but this before has like ruined runs before I thought, hey, I'll just hit reset. But oh my god, I got 2 spinners. Okay, I'm just gonna restart because I don't have that much time left. Okay, I wonder if these carry over with the restart. So those 2 weren't it. Will it be this one? I wonder if there's any way to tell, like, at all. No? Okay, so it's not this one. What about this thing over here? It's, okay, this is number 2, I guess? Well, it's got 2 lights. Nope. Nope. Okay, is it going to be the absolute very, very last one? Is it? I know, Chico, you already told me. Is it going to be this very last door? Come on. It is. Okay, I'm just going to restart because I'm curious if this carries over. So let's see. That might be a good thing to keep in mind. So this door, is this going to be one of the checkpoints? Does it carry over just like Knuckles' Emerald Shards? Yes, it looks like it does. All right, cool. Okay, Amy's shortest level is already just about complete. And there we go. That level was so unbelievably short. You know, you go from like having one of the longest stages in the game to doing one of the shortest. That is such a wow. But 95 emblems. Not bad. And that is all of Amy's emblems. I can't believe she only has 3 stages in the entire game. And I feel like she was the one that they designed Hot Shelter around. So, anyways, next time on Sonic Adventure, we'll be starting, not Gammas, but Biggs Trials. So thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one later. Guess who has even more Commage knowledge? Commage knowledge? Oh! Oh! Oh, no! Amy! Oh my god! I did not even do that! Oh! Oh, I sound like Bart from Sesame Street! Oh my god! I was just messing around! Oh, Jesus Christ!